Out of 7 days a week, the Prophet, peace be upon him, chose 2 to fast on regularly, Monday and Thursday. Why these 2, specifically? Our Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Deeds are presented to Allah on Mondays and Thursdays, and he loved for his deeds to be presented while fasting." Welcome back to Tib-e-Nabvi and Modern Medicine. I'm Dr. Sumaira. Today we're asking, what modern research makes of this specific pattern? Last episode, we compared Sunnah fasting broadly with intermittent fasting. Today, we zoom into one specific pattern that is twice-weekly fasting.
Twice-weekly, non-consecutive fasting isn't just a devotional habit anymore. It is an actual pattern researchers study under periodic fasting. In nutrition science, this general structure has a name. It is called the 5-2 method. This means 5 normal eating days and 2 reduced or fasting days each week.
Popular 5-2 protocols usually mean eating a small number of calories, either by small portions or skipping of meals on fasting days. Monday-Thursday Sunnah fasting means 0 food and 0 water from Fajr to Maghrib, a stricter, more complete fast within its window. But here's what they share: the rhythm. Fasting days are spaced apart over a week, giving the body regular recovery in between. Studies on periodic, non-consecutive fasting patterns have looked at markers like body weight, blood lipids, insulin resistance, and inflammation. Several trials on this type of periodic fasting report improvements in insulin sensitivity and modest reductions in inflammatory markers over time.
Longer fasting windows are also linked to autophagy. This is the body's process of clearing out damaged cellular components and recycling them.
But I want to be precise here. Most of this research studies time-restricted or periodic fasting, not the Sunnah fast specifically.
Very few studies replicate a dry fast, no water at all, for 12+ hours. That's a meaningful gap between the lab and the Sunnah. So what can we honestly claim? That the weekly spacing pattern shows promising metabolic associations, not that Sunnah fasting is clinically proven identical.
One theory researchers explored is that metabolic switching, alternating between fed and fasted states, may be more beneficial than fasting every single day.
In simple terms, your body shifts from burning easily available sugar to burning stored fat for energy once glycogen stores run low.
This switch typically takes somewhere around 12 to 16 hours of fasting to really kick in, right within the range of a sunrise to sunset fast. Now here's something important. None of this was our Prophet's, peace be upon him, stated reasoning. He fasted these days for his deeds to be raised while fasting. The spiritual purpose was never secondary to health, and it was, and remains, the primary reason. Any physical benefit is a bonus, not the point.
This is where I think believers can hold both truths comfortably. An act of worship that Allah, in His wisdom, have also made beneficial.
I'm not claiming science proves the Sunnah. I'm saying research gives us a lens to appreciate the potential wisdom behind a 14th-century-old practice.
A common myth is that twice-weekly fasting is too intense for most healthy adults. In practice, many people adapt within a few weeks. And no, occasional, structured fasting like this is different from chronic undereating. The research context genuinely matters here. This pattern isn't automatically safe for everyone. Pregnant women, certain chronic illnesses, and some medications require real caution. And beautifully, Islamic guidance already built in these exemptions centuries ago, for illness, travel, pregnancy, and other genuine hardships.
So if you're considering this pattern for health reasons specifically, talk to your physician first, especially with any existing condition. To recap, the twice-weekly rhythm aligns with patterns studied in periodic fasting research, but the water rules differ, and intention leads.
I hope you walk away not with a health hack, but a richer appreciation of a practice observed for the sake of Allah long before labs existed.
Next time, we head to the middle of the lunar month, the 3 white days, and what modern chronobiology says about that specific timing.
Before you go, have you personally tried fasting on Mondays and Thursdays? I'd genuinely love to know how you felt.
Drop your experience in the comments, your consistency, your challenges, anything. It helps this community learn from each other too.
If this episode gave you something new to think about, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss episode 3.
I hope you have enjoyed my research. Keep following Sunnah, take care of the body and the deeds Allah entrusted you with. See you in episode 3. Fi aman Allah.